Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Gilbert Arenas tips Klay Thompson for success on the Mavericks due to not facing same pressure. Gilbert Arenas addressed Klay Thompson's potential with the Mavericks. Arenas stated that Klay Thompson was expected to be the Warriors' second or third best scorer on any given night, and if he didn't, the Warriors would struggle. He doesn't face the same scoring obligation on the Mavericks, which could allow him to thrive there. I think because at Golden State, him being great was needed. You know, him being a 20 to 22 points per game type of guy for them was really needed for them to be successful. He doesn't have the pressure of being that guy in Dallas. Klay doesn't need to average 21 to 22 points per game. If he does, OSH*T, but for the most part, that offense is run by two dudes. Him hitting 2 threes, and a 3. Him going off, during this season here and there, he can come in and average 20, and it's going to be less pressure for him though. If Klay doesn't average 20, there's two dudes who are still carrying his load right. Him not averaging 20 with Golden State was a losing season. Just that alone, that he doesn't have to be the number 2 guy carrying the team releases a lot of pressure. In fairness to Thompson, he was under more pressure on the Warriors, but he was also at the peak of his athletic powers at the time. There is no denying that since his back-to-back knee injuries, he has lost a step. So while Klay isn't required to drop a high score each night, it's because many feel he can't do that regularly anymore. Klay Thompson is going to be putting on a jersey that isn't of the Golden State Warriors for the first time in his career next season. After the last few years, since his return from injury, he has been a shell of himself as a player, both offensively and defensively. Perhaps a fresh start is what he needs. The Warriors fan base turning on him, along with the treatment he received from the franchise, played a big part in his decision to leave and join the Mavericks instead. While he is no longer the all-star caliber player he once was, Thompson is still an effective and efficient scorer. Last season, he averaged 17.9 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.3 assists. Thompson recently spoke about the Mavericks' title chances next season, seeming to be pretty confident that the team could make some noise in the Western Conference going forward. Thompson being the third option for a stacked Mavericks team could help them take the next step and win the NBA championship. The roster last season couldn't compete with the offensive firepower of the Celtics in the NBA Finals, but Thompson's scoring and playoff experience could help them get over the hump and win the big one. Stephen Curry takes trademark to China. Stephen Curry recently went to China for the first Curry brand tour via Under Armour. The Chinese crowd rivaled that of the Beatles in the 1960s, as the Golden State Warrior superstar's international dominance continued following his gold medal finish at the Paris Olympics. Similar to the Olympics, Curry used his signature celebration to entertain the Shanghai crowd. Although Curry's night-night celebration didn't originate in the Paris Olympics, its French counterpart became a signature in every sense of the word. After setting the Olympic stage ablaze with the fiery celebration, Curry filed a trademark for the "Newt-Newt" phrase. After the gold medal victory over France, Curry wore a shirt with the French words "Newt-Newt," which translates to night-night in English. Not one for limiting space, Curry took to China and lit up the crowd with the signature night-night celebrations after hitting a three-point shot. The Shanghai crowd rivaled or hit a higher fever pitch than an NBA arena. The Curry brand tour also brought along Sacramento Kings guard De'Aaron Fox, who was debuting his shoes from the same brand. While the Chinese crowd loved Curry, the Warriors fans are unquestionably foaming at their mouths, as they haven't seen their favorite player in his NBA uniform since last April. Last season, Curry averaged 26.4 points. Despite the Warriors missing the playoffs, Curry earned All-NBA third-team honors. The Chase Center awaits to be put to bed by Curry's signature celebration against the Los Angeles Clippers. Is Golden State the best landing spot for Jimmy Butler? There are whispers about the Warriors being interested in Heat star Jimmy Butler, so is the Golden State franchise the best landing spot for him? The Athletic's Sam Amick recently spoke of the Warriors' alleged interest in Jimmy. Jimmy Butler's going to be a free agent next summer, didn't get an extension done, Amick said on the TK show. The Warriors, as you know, have interest there and I think probably, they made a couple of calls during the summer. It's no secret that the future of Butler in Miami is under question. The forward can sign for up to 2 years and $112.9 million on an extension with the Heat, but Miami's president Pat Riley wasn't exactly committed to an extension in June when he said, "We have not discussed that, a Butler extension, internally right now. We have to look at making that kind of commitment, and when do we do it? We don't have to do it until 2025, actually. But we'll see. We haven't made a decision on it, and we haven't really in earnest discussed it." Without Klay Thompson this season, the Warriors may struggle, and pairing another star with Steph Curry while he's still in form should be paramount. Many around the NBA community think the Steph-Jimmy pairing would be a great fit, including B/R's Andy Bailey. Curry's unparalleled outside shooting would give Butler more room to operate in that short to mid-range territory he already dominates. Butler's playmaking and in-between game, in return, would make it harder to sell out on Curry's off-ball movement, Bailey said. If Butler was to head to the Bay, it would be Steph's best co-star since Kevin Durant, and we all know how well that panned out. As good of a pairing as it might be, Butler's production has dipped since his appearance in the NBA Finals with the Heat. Butler just turned 35 and didn't participate in last season's playoffs at all due to a knee injury. Jimmy has also never been able to play more than 65 regular season games while in Miami due to various injuries. Butler wants a massive payday, so if the Warriors did want him, they would be well and truly kissing goodbye to their future to win now. Seeing Klay Thompson in a Dallas jersey is going to take some getting used to, and he has high hopes for the upcoming season with his new team adding Klay, one of the game's best ever three-point shooters, into their starting lineup is a huge plus for the Mavs. The combination of Thompson, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic could prove to be the missing piece in Dallas' title chase. The guard thinks the team can achieve great things. "I'm excited. It's a whole new chapter of my career that has the potential to be really special," Thompson told Dallas Hoop Journal. "The team was so close last year, 3 wins away from a championship, so I know we have the ingredients for success. We just have to stay together and build week by week. I know we can do something special, and that's why I'm here early, just to get a feel for the city and the lay of the land. And I'm having fun while doing it." As well as getting a feel for the city, Klay is embracing chemistry with his new teammates. The 34-year-old was part of the team's voluntary summer workouts in LA, where he set up a boat trip to Catalina for everyone. "It's been a pleasure getting to know the guys," Thompson shared. "I just wanted to do something nice for them and take them to one of my favorite places, Catalina Island. We had a great crossing, the water was beautiful that day, the sun was out, and it was awesome. We did a lot of fun things, whether it was diving off the boat, riding jet skis, or just swimming to shore. It was such a beautiful day, and I think those moments as teammates are the ones you cherish for life." And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Jimmy Butler? Leave your opinion in the comments.